Hi, hello. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, The Concept Coach, where learning becomes understanding. We all know we are started one series that is a UPSC CSE previous year question paper explanation. So, as part of the previous year question explanation, today we will discuss from the question number 11 to 15 from the 2026 paper set A. Now we will directly go to the question number 11, which is related to the historical question. This question related to history option. Question is given the place in the Pleistocene period, either the Yamuna once flowed into the Indus. So here Yamuna once flowed into the Indus, or the Sutlej flowed into the Yamuna. Sutlej is also one tributary to the Indus. So Sutlej, I am assuming it is Indus. Indus flow into the Yamuna. So here the first statement given here is in the Pleistocene period, either the Yamuna once flowed into the Indus, or the Sutlej, which is a tributary to the Indus river, flowed into the Yamuna, and means another statement, a major tributary, either means here either Yamuna or Indus. So either tributary of Yamuna or Indus had shifted from the Ganga to the Indus. So this tributary has shifted from Ganga to the Indus, or else vice versa, Ganga to either of the tributaries for Yamuna, or else Indus. The question is the statement given here, we are decoded just now. So next, which of the following is or are the basis of the above assertion? For this assertion, among these three statements, which statement is supporting true draw this data? The actual question is here asking. So we can see first statement, the Nadi Sukta of Rigveda. From Nadi Sukta of Rigveda, this statement is coming or not? No, because Nadi Sukta in Rigveda actually explaining about the ancient river names only. Ancient river names only explaining this Nadi Sukta from the Rigveda. And also we concluded that Rigveda is Rigveda during the 1500 BCE, right? 1500 BCE, 600 to 1500 BCE. But this Pleistocene period is nearly 12,000 years ago happened. But this 6000 or else 1500 BCE does not explain, could not explain this Pleistocene period drainage system. So this statement number one is wrong. How we can conclude this statement is wrong? Nadi Sukta just explicitly explain the ancient river names, and Rigveda period is just between the 600 to 1500 BCE. But Pleistocene period is existed before the 12,000 years ago. So this Nadi Sukta of Rigveda couldn't explain the Pleistocene period drainage system. So the statement number one is wrong. And coming to the statement number two, the exploration of the Sutlej and Yamuna by the Robert Bruce Foote. This statement is also wrong statement, because we want to know about Robert Bruce Foote, even if this statement is wrong, because in next year, UPSC may ask about Robert Bruce Foote. So as part of our UPSC CSE PYQs analysis, we must read about the options also. That means wrong options also, because this is the chance where we get in future papers. So about Robert Bruce Foote, coming to him, he's a British geologist. He's a British geologist, and he is not explaining it, not explored about the Pleistocene drainage system. He is just explored about the ancient hand tools. For example, he find hand axe at Pallavaram near Madras, and also he found hand tool near Attiramapakkam in Tamil Nadu, and also he explored Belum caves in Andhra Pradesh. So he just worked about the ancient hand tools, not about the drainage system. Okay, so this statement number 2 is wrong. So coming to statement number 3, the presence of same species of dolphins in both Indus and the Ganga river system will explain the this data given in the question. Why? Because dolphins never exist in saltwater ecosystem. These dolphins exist only freshwater lakes or else freshwater rivers. So during Pleistocene period, either Ganga or Yamuna or Indus, either of the Ganga or Yamuna, either of the Ganga or Indus, either of the Indus and Ganga may be merged as a one river. In that river, dolphins may be existed because because currently these dolphins existed in both Indus and Ganga, but how they are existed in both rivers, because there is a large barrier in between those rivers. So, and also one more point, they never existed in saltwater ecosystem. So maybe during the Pleistocene period, they both rivers, either of those three, at least minimum two rivers may be merged, and due to plate tectonics and other reasons, they divided as two or three rivers, and during that time, due to that reason, these dolphins also divided into the two rivers. So this statement number 3 is correctly explained for the given data. So only 3 is the correct answer. So option D is the correct answer for this question number 11. So now let us move to the question number 12. This here given as, what does an MP seat represent in early Buddhist in iconography? What does an empty seat represent in early Buddhist iconography? Which means this empty seat iconography is existed in Sanchi Stupa and Barhut Stupa. So, what does it represent? The question is asking. So, coming to the option A, the meditation of Buddha is the correct answer, because this empty seat represent the meditation of Buddha only. So, we will see other wrong options also, because why these statements are become wrong, we need to analyze. So coming to the option B, the Buddha's first sermon, which we called it as a Dharma Chakra Parivartana. Dharma Chakra Parivartana. This Dharma Chakra Parivartana is represented by wheel. And coming to the option C, the Buddha's Mahaparinibbana is represented with the stupas. And coming to option D, the Buddha's Mahabhinishkamana is represented by the horse. So coming to the question number 3, which of the following pairs of ancient and modern names, of rivers is or are correctly matched? So we must know ancient river names to the currently existed modern river names. I have the list of these ancient and modern rivers for some of the rivers. I will post it in our telegram channel, and please refer in that telegram channel to get those details. So coming to the first one, vitasta. Vitasta is the ancient river name for the Jhelum, not for Chenab, and Askini is the ancient river name for Chenab, not for Jhelum. So option 1 and 2 are not correct. And coming to 3, Farushini is exactly the ancient river name for Ravi, so it is correct. And coming to 4, Yavyavati is not for BS. Yavyavati is the ancient name for Gaggar river. And coming to the Bias, Vipasha. Vipasha is the ancient river name for BS. So fourth one is also wrong. Only one is correctly matched. So select the answer using the code given below. Three only correct. So option C is the correct option for this 13th question. So now let us move to the 14th question. Which of the following statement on the Amaravati Stupa and its relief sculpture is or are correct? So Here we need to know about the Amaravati sculpture. Amaravati sculpture. This question is directly from the art and culture. So the statement number one is it was located in the lower Krishna Valley. Correct. This lower Krishna Valley is Andhra AP region only. So this statement number one is correct. And coming to the statement number two, in India it was next only to the Sanchi Stupa in size. This is wrong because Sanchi Stupa is smaller than Amaravati. Amaravati Stupa is the larger than the Sanchi Stupa. But here the statement 2 given, it was next only to the Sanchi Stupa. That means after the Sanchi Stupa only Amaravati in size. So Sanchi is the first place and Amaravati is the second place. As like it is given, but the fact is opposite. So the statement number 2 is wrong. And coming to the statement number 3, the Amaravati school of sculpture made a lasting impact on the latter South Indian sculpture, and its products were carried to the Sri Lanka and Southeast Asia. It is also correct. This culture is expanded to Sri Lanka and Southeast Asia by the Pallavas. So 1 and 3 are correct. So option B is the correct answer for this 14th question. But in this context of art and culture question, we must know the three types of arts which are famous in India. In India, so those arts are: first one Amaravati, second one is Madura, and third one is the Gandhara. So, what facts we must know about three of these arts? Just first, we'll focus on who patronized these. Who patronized these arts? So, Amaravati is patronized by Pallavas. After that Ikshvakus. So and Madura and Gandhara are patronized by the Kushans. Here it is also by Kushans only. Next feature. Next we must know the region. Here in first option given only region only, right? So this Amaravati existed in AP and Madurai is existed in Uttara Pradesh, and Gandhara is northwestern India. And coming to uh, this Amaravati, this Madura, this Gandhara arts are made from this Amaravati is made from limestone white limestone material, and this Madura is made from red sandstone, and this Gandhara is made from gray schist. And coming to um, and coming to figures, these are dynamics and grace. And coming to Madura arts, it is robust, and coming to Gandhara, it is naturalistic. So these are the fact which we must know to attempt this kind of questions. So now let us move to the 15th question. Which of the following pairs of the king and his dynasty in early historical Tamilakam is or not correctly matched? So coming to the option 1, Senguttivan is belongs to the Chera only. He is known as Red Chera. He is known as Red Chera. So if you want about him, we are provided the information as a visualization diagram here. So you can watch the information here. Coming to the second roller, Udayan Jeral. He's also from Chera, not from Chola. So this is a wrong. And coming to the third, Nendunjelian. He is from Pandya ruler only. So 1 and 3 are correct. The second ruler is belongs to Chera, not Chola. So the question is asking which is not correctly matched. So 2 only. Option B is the correct answer for this 15th question. I think this content is helpful for our preparation. If you also feel this content is helping to our preparation, As such, please do one like to our video. Please like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you all, your Pawan Kumar.